You pause at the juncture. Yeah, weird, huh? Head down the hall. You are going to need something to clean up the mess you are about to make by dissecting this cake. To the left is the bathroom. To the right is your dad's room. It is locked, and you're forbidden from ever entering. He has secrets. Oh, see? What's with this guy? Not so sure. I'm not so sure what's with this dad. I don't think the audio is going to be a hell to edit. You pause at the juncture. Huh? And what is... Pausing at the juncture for... Is this Harry Anderson again? Michael Cera? Go to the bathroom and grab a towel. What a nice bathroom. That's stoic. You enter the bathroom. You can see your backyard from the window. The jewel in its crown is the swing set, which has provided you with years of joy. There is also a spring-mounted pogo ride, which has been responsible for more than one painful injury and has provided you with years of lament. On the sink is your dad's razor. On the rack to the side is a fresh towel. Yeah. Remove PDA, envelope, and package from cake. So he takes it out. He's taking that. You take the razor and use it to perform surgery on the cake. They did surgery on a cake. Do you think he predicted it? You take the towel and clean off the extracted goods. Retrieve your arms. Items? The items force the manhandled cake into the toilet. And just like that, your Silodex is full again. God, this thing is annoying. Go to the bedroom. Admire the failure to launch poster. You're not usually into chick flicks, but Matthew McConaughey's cool charisma could salvage any heap of smoldering wreckage. This is your McConaughey wall, a casual shrine to an amazing actor. The film above that one is a lot better, you think. Can you see her? I want you to picture that little girl. Nah, man, she's white. You got us, Matthew. Your smooth talking exposed our latent racism. Damn, you are good. Okay, let's check our pester chum. Right? Huh. That's great. At 1634. Garden Gnostic. Hey, we've in it. Hi, happy birthday, John. Hello. Okay, I will talk to you later. Okay. Contract Godhead at 1640. Hey, Gigi is looking for you. Why are you even so popular all of a sudden? Is today some sort of special occasion or something? Did you do something to curry favor with ladies? Did you break your leg on a puppy or some shit? Dude, what are you doing? Your Godhead is now an idle chum. I guess some time passes, and then John says, I discovered a comet that is going to destroy the Earth, and it is named after me. Now I am famous, and everyone wants to talk to me a lot. No, stop. Just no. Don't talk about your awful, stupid movies or make references to them. Your gross man-bro crush on Matt McConaughey is an unsavory thing to behold. McConaughey. Sounds like a dumb noise a horse would make, i.e. dumb. Equally dumb are all those pictures of that clown you've got hanging up. Those are my dad's. I was talking about Nick Cage. Oh, what? No, man, Cage is sweet. So sweet. Ha ha, so lame. You don't even like him ironically or anything. This is like for real, isn't it? Ha ha ha. I do things ironically sometimes. What about what I sent you for your birthday? No, those are awesome. What? No, they're stupid, which was the joke, the ironic joke. Get it? Is this irony? Wait, you you're actually wearing them, aren't you? I'm wearing them ironically because they're awesome. The fact that they're ironic makes them awesome, and vice versa. Are you taking notes on how to be cool? Jesus, get a fucking pen. You do realize they touch Stiller's weird, sort of gaunt face at some point. Ew, yeah. Oh, well. Anyway, speaking of which, did you get the mail? Yeah. Did there happen to be a package there? Yeah, there's a big red one. You should probably open it. I would, but it's trapped under the spur beta, so I will probably open it after I install the beta. Oh man, the beta came? Yeah, wanna play it? No way. Why not? It sounds so hells of boring. Just get TT to play it. She's all about that. Where'd she go? Her internet is blinking in and out, I guess. She probably will be back online. Oh, Christ, in a sidecar. Are you still using the stack modus? Seriously, dude, you need to bone up on your data structures. That shit is just ridiculous. Okay, I will. Her, right? Okay, so TT is a girl. GG is a girl. Girl. Smurl the girl. Open browser and go to mspaintadventures.com. Oh, sweet. He's using the Typheus browser. You decide to space out on the computer for a while before doing anything important. You open the Typheus web browser and direct it to what is indisputably the most amazing website ever created. The new adventure is okay, but you're not sure if you like it as much as the last one. Alright, John, install the spare beta. Alrighty. Well, it's time. Ah, spare version 0.0.1. Skynet Systems Incorporated, all rights reserved. Spurb client is running. Waiting for server to establish connection. What the fuck is this? Going up on data structures. Okay. Go in his closet. Oh, look at that. Data structures. Discrete mathematics. Carrot cake. Tilde F. Disaster risk. Automata. Like different programming languages, it looks like. You go to your closet where you keep a lot of clothes and an array of handy computer programming guides. Data structures book. I think my rage just crapped its pants. Funny uncle. Data structures for assholes by Buckminster Funny Uncle. Your ignorance just made me throw up a little. Get a clue, you computer illiterate piece of shit. Free fetch modus and back. You're not sure you really want to dig into this huge tome. It looks really boring and kind of ornery. Maybe you'll just check out that free modus instead. Get free fetch modus. First in, first out. You turn to the back inside cover, where a free fetch modus is included in a plastic sleeve. This one is dictated by the logic of a queue data structure, operating on a first in, first out method, rather than a first in, last out method of a stack. First in, first out is how you want to serve food. You cook the food, then you serve it. What do you use stacks for in life? I don't know. It's not really a good metaphor for real life because we don't really stack stuff. That's what's interesting here is Homestuck had to actually kind of say that, you know, had to say, hey, stacks are kind of weird, you know, like Dave's saying, it's ridiculous. Nobody uses a stack. Only a computer would do that, or maybe a warehouse computer, you know, like a big warehouse stacks things and keeps things in big amounts. First in, last out, right? Like if you had a dispenser and things fell out of the bottom like water, you pour water in and it falls out. You know, that's technically stack. First in, last out. Computer science class! Yay! Apply fetch modus to Siladex. Wow, look at that. It turned orange. Orange or green. From kind of like a turquoise and pink vaporwave to pumpkin. Vaporwave to pumpkin. Items capture logged in your Siladex are no longer immediately accessible. You can only use the item on the bottom card and must wait for items on the upper cards to be pushed back into it. For instance, the red package is now inaccessible. You can only use the razor at the moment. This modus doesn't strike you as a significant upgrade to your previous one. In fact, it almost seems more inconvenient. You figure you might as well give it a chance, though. Yeah, if only we could fucking, like, just make food and it just lasts forever and we just throw it in a stack and we just eat the food one by one. But no, things change over time. You can't treat it like data, right? So food is treated as an active source of data, technically. First in, first out. Switch back to stack modus. You suddenly wonder if this is even possible. You don't even remember if you ever had a physical card for the stack modus. You find this all to be I didn't even notice you. Sorry. I gotta do better at looking at that chat. Hey, the cake, right? Cake goes right where it belongs, right in the toilet. Sick to death of cake. You suddenly wonder if this is even possible, right? How do we flip this? Yeah, he's literally like, huh? Because it was like a Game Boy cartridge that he picked up, and now it's just in him or something. This is a little abstract. Put down the razor. Put it down? You're not quite sure you understand. John, pick up two items. You capture log one of the cakes. You finally found a use for all those loitering pastries. Dead weight. Right where they belong. In the garbage, in the trash. Dead weight in the toilet. Right in the gutter. Where it belongs. Get out the cake. The second cake causes the razor to launch out the front of your Siladex. Pew! Achoo! Oh, good lord. That beautiful face. You wish the razor would have failed to launch. Get more stuff. You open your magic chest and capture log one of your favorite books of all time. Wise Guy by Mike Cavany. Wise Guy, eh? There goes the fresh towel. Well, wise guy, eh? Eh? You know the towel? Might as well grab those cuffs. Uh-oh. You take the trick handcuffs, expelling the PDA like a bullet. Oh, god damn it. John, open up that package. To EB from TG. Hey, it's from your friend. You examine the package. It is from one of your internet chums. It's bound in packing tape, though. You'll need something sharp to open it. Ah, of course, the razor. It's also simple. You wonder why you didn't, John, get the razor. Ow. John, pick up the package again. Whoa. Let's take this from the top. John capsuled the glass shards. Oh, jeez. You take 3 glass shards in quick succession and duck for cover. Your Siladex rains devastation on your room from above. And now that your cards are packed with glass, you probably don't want to do that again anytime soon. You should probably go get that stuff before you forget. Use the razor on the red package. You open the package. There is something suspicious inside, something suspiciously dirty and smelly. It is a stuffed bunny, much like the one held hostage briefly by Malkovich's Cyrus the Virus while taunting hard luck protagonist Cameron Poe, and strikingly similar to the one scooped up from the soot of a burning Vegas strip by Cage's Poe and offered to his daughter, a gesture symbolic of a tattered exterior surrounding a heart of gold. Poe wasn't much to look at, but he was a good man. But no, it is not merely like that bunny. According to this note of authenticity, it is the very same bunny. This is so awesome. Yo, let's watch this. Oh yeah, I get to look at this. See? John Malkovich as Cyrus the Virus. Check the status of the Spur beta. It looks like your computer is trying to get your attention. The Spur host user is attempting to connect with you. Client has established connection with host. Press enter when ready. Check the pester chum window. Hey, it looks like you managed to retrieve the beta. Excellent. I'm going to try to connect. Whoa, okay, but I just got the most awesome present. The rabbit? So sweet. I've heard tales of this wretched creature often. Its Homeric legend is practically ensconced in the fold of my personal mythology by now. Oh, what? Why don't we focus on the matter at hand? Oh, the game, okay. I don't really know how this works. What am I even looking at here? You're running the client application. I am running the server, so I am the host user. I have established a connection with you. This is sufficient for us to play the game. Oh, okay then. Why don't we get started? John, press enter. 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 Oh, nice loading screen. Let's watch. Wow. It's cool. Cartoon facilitating peers. It's just like Sims. Identifying. Articulating spines. Articulating splines. Articulating rhymes. Oh, sweet. I installed Spurb, everybody. Look at that. There's a save icon, folder icon, X icon, move it around. It kind of just comes out. Select, revise, deploy, the Fernalia registry. Paraphernalia. That's where we might know that word from. Stuff in a registry. A grist cache. Most people don't know what grist is. Uh, if there were like a material substance, that's hard, right? That thing like metal, things are made of metal, so they're hard. There's a material substance it's dense, it's made of something, it's got something to it. This is the speech equivalent. If you have a lot of grist to what you're saying, a lot of metal, mettle, that is, then you have grist to your argument, for instance, backs up an argument. And this is interesting because Homestuck, it's a little bit of computer science, right? And computer science has to do with a lot of logical arguments in computing, which you could say that in order to achieve maybe what the game needs, it needs grist to have the not physical material, but virtual material. A virtual material could be grist, and it apparently looks like fruit gushers. Explore Athenium. Uh, Athena, like a wisdom. Maybe that means it looks like it's a list of things, interestingly, or like types of things. Alchemy, excursus. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Excursus. What can be produced with alchemy? That's what that means, kind of, right? Select the magic chest. All right, there she goes. Oh, she lifted it up. Now zoom out. There's something underneath there. Whoa. Zooming out. All the way outside the house. Drop chest. What? Whoa, what are you doing? Sorry, I'm just getting a feel for the controls. Is my magic chest on the roof now? Yes. What? I'll try to be more careful next time. Get the card. Oh, Find your missing stack fetch modus and quickly reapply it to your Silodex. You can now opt for either the stack or queue modus anytime. You toggle between your fetch mode with gleeful abandon. Looks like your dad is leaving again for more baking supplies. You're relieved to have the house to yourself again, if only for a few minutes. You just hope he doesn't notice the magic chest on the roof. Or all the shit you threw out the window, for that matter. You just hope he doesn't notice the magic chest. Yeah. Select stuff in your yard and move back into the room. Hey, do you think you could do me a favor? Can you grab all that stuff outside my broken window and bring it in for me? I'll give it a shot. Thanks. No luck. It appears to be out of range. I'm guessing it is too far away from you, the player. Oh. Select John. You cannot select a player. John abjures the meddlesome cursor. Select the bunny. Put the bunny back in the box. Revise room. Nice. Oh. Open finale registry. Crux shooter. Totem lathe. Alchemator. Play totem lathe. Literally, it's a lathe for making things, and it's got a lot of weird doodads all over it, like a computer, kind of like a CNC lathe. Almost looks like a microscope water cooler design on the side there, and then like I don't know. It's very weird looking, huh? Very inventive. You don't know what the heck this thing does, but it looks neat. Yeah, it looks neat. Open grist cache. Hey, look at those. Ooh. It seems expanding the dimensions of your room cost us some build grist, but deploying the lathe did not appear to incur any expense. It looks like certain objects are freebies, probably to help you set up the game. Wow, okay. What do they do? I think it's up to you to find out. All I can do is drop stuff in your house and move it around, apparently. How do I move stuff around? It sounds fun. I don't think you can as the client. You will need to install the server application. You should have received both in separate envelopes. I am running both on my computer right now. What? Did you get another envelope in the mail? No. Once you install the server and establish a connection, I'm sure you will be able to manipulate my environment in that same manner. Are you sure you didn't get it? Oh man, I think I might know where it is. Now that your room is bigger, why don't you move to the far corner? It will extend the range of your cursor, and I can reach the items. Which you threw out the window for some reason? Good idea. What have you been doing in here all afternoon, anyway? I was fussing with my retarded Solodex, but I think I have it under control now. What modus do you use? I like to use trees. Oh no, that sounds so awkward. It's not exceptionally practical, but I think they are elegant. Stand in corner. Deploy crux shooter. What does that back? Okay. No, that's dumb. No. Deploy alchemator. Alrighty. Everything's in place. Why is the floor shaking? Are you dropping more stuff in my house? Yes. 2 more large gizmos. Sweet. What is with all these big contraptions? If I had to guess, they appear to facilitate a sort of system involving punch card based alchemy. Huh? To what end? I mean, what are we supposed to be doing in this game? That remains to be seen. Maybe you should go investigate. Get PDA. Serious business. The following matters have been submitted in a frank and forthright manner for Pipefan 413's judicious appraisal. So it all started. Need counsel on removing coffee from necktie. Incident occurred 45 seconds ago. Beverage essences rapidly settling into fabric. Glaze Sachs, 66. Too busy for this, says. Please elab on incident. Grace Lax, 66, says, was posturing unevenly to reach for hat on wall hook. Tip of tie slapped in open mouth of pot. Duration of dunk, approximately 3 seconds. Office Urchin 1280 says, photographic documentation of incident. Well-pressed attire says, use ballpoint pen to roll up tip of cloth. Extract pen. Pressed rolled cloth against ceramic surface. Example, given restroom sink. In future, consider repositioning hat hook and or coffee pot. Slack 66 says, decided to return home for fresh tie. Soiled tie will be laundered immediately upon return. Wow. You grab the PDA, switching back to the stack modus so it is readily accessible. The interface is oddly sterile. No hilarious clown wallpapers or anything like that. Oops, you mean Harlequin wallpapers. The serious business application is open. It seems your dad uses it to keep tabs on various acquaintances. His fellow street performers, maybe? You guessed the performing arts must be pretty serious business after all. I think maybe these are maybe the other adults in this series. I'm not sure the Guardians, but I think Too Busy for This kind of seems like Rose's mom. I can't back it up, though. Let's all pester him. This should be useful. Now you can keep tabs on your other chums while you wander around the house. Go out the balcony. Hey, I'm out on the balcony now. I am messaging from my dad's PDA. The one you threw into the yard? No, I am telling you, it jumped out of my Silodex like a frightened weasel. What were you doing with it in the first place? I am not sensing a lot of regard for the personal property of others. Is this how your pent-up frustration with your father manifests itself? What? No, those are all accidents. Please take your psycho-blabbery nonsense elsewhere, miss. Your bathroom is a mess. Did you do that too? Oh man, see, this isn't cool. All this snooping nonsense. There's a cake in the toilet. Yeah, yes, there is. I'm tempted to clean it up for you. Okay, if that will satisfy your weird OCD complex, then go ahead. My obsessive compulsive disorder complex. Can a disorder also be a complex? In your case, probably. Sounds complicated. Anyway, I'm going to have a look at this enormous platformy thing you put on the balcony. Examine Alchemator in a cautious manner. You have no idea what to do with this thing. You can't find any controls for it. Having exhausted all other possibilities, you just decide to stand on it. This isn't very cautious of you, actually. Look through telescope. It is a clear sunny day. Nothing out of the ordinary to report, at least not beyond the walls of your home. Or that he is literally looking directly at the sun with a telescope. That is very dangerous. Don't do that. Grab the soiled toilet. Soiled toilet. Soiled toilet. Whoops. Whoops, what? What was that noise? Is this something I should go investigate? No, I have it under control. You can keep playing with your telescope. Investigate. Ah! I think I can patch it up. Just give me a little space. Why don't you go have a look at the crux shooter? What? The thing I put in your living room. Don't hop down the hole. You jump down to the utility room. Hit sledgehammer and card. You take the sledgehammer and the capsula card, combine the two, and quickly apply it to your strife specipus. You think it's cool that things don't always have to be a federal fucking issue. Oh, I gotta. That's that's a quote, eh? That's that's for the big ones. That's for the big ones. You know, sometimes we just accept what we got, right? It looks like another one of your chums is pestering you on your PDA. Answer chum. John, did you get my package? Oh, hey. No, not yet. Darn, are you sure it was in a green box? Oh, yes, but it's in my dad's car and he's still out at the store. He should be back soon. Great. So what are you up to today? I'm up to my neck in this burp stuff. TT is making a royal mess of my house. Oh, that's dumb. What's Spurb? Oh, it is this game. It's okay, I guess. I'm still figuring it out. Whoa, what was that? What was what? There was a loud noise outside my house. It sounded like an explosion. Wow, really? I will go outside and look. Oh man, alright, be careful, okay? I will. Might as well check out the crux shooter. Oh, hell no. You put this thing in front of the door? There's a door there? Yeah. I didn't see it. I just thought it fit nicely into that groove. You mean you thought it was elegant? Okay, well, what do I do with this thing? Hello? What are you doing up there now? Connection. Oh, fuck. Examine wheel on the crux shooter. When you turn the wheel, something seems to be pushing up from underneath the lid, but you aren't strong enough to make the lid come off. Put bathtub and driveway. Connection lost. On the tub's journey to the driveway, the connection is interrupted. Scold TT. You can see me, right? Tell me what is wrong with this picture. Sorry, I keep losing the wireless signal. It must be the weather. I would look for a stronger signal in another part of the house, but I'd rather not risk an encounter with my mother. I battled through her cloud of gin and derision once already this evening. Haha, yeah, I hear you. Yes, cake jesters, unfaltering love and support. Quite a road to hoe there. Though I suppose I'm complicit for not informing social services about your situation. I know. What about going outside? Maybe you could catch a neighbor signal. That presents the same problem. Also, it's raining, remember? Dark. It's dark already? Yes, the sun has already had its way with us here on the East Coast. Its lurid glare has moved on to younger time zones. Haha, okay. Hit hook shooter with sledgehammer. Need some help? Pick up sledgehammer. Bang. Whoa. Ooh, it's a seizure ball. What is this thing? And what is that clock counting down to? I've been looking at the game facts walkthroughs to figure some of this stuff out. Hold while I read further. Okay. All of these walkthroughs are extremely short. None progress much further than this point. Weird. Well, I mean, it is a new game. True. Now that the lid is off, you will need to extrude some crooksite. Extrude. Turn wheel again. You extrude one crooksite dowel. Get crooksite. I feel like we should be hurrying. That countdown is making me nervous. John? Oh, your PDA is trapped under the crooksite now, isn't it? Anyway, it looks like you are going to need this card too. Deploy punched card. Get the card. Shard of glass is expelled from the deck and maims the Harlequin doll. Capture logged fanciful Harlequins. Ow. You take 2 fanciful Harlequins. The additional useless freight pushes your PDA to the last card. You then switch to the Q modus so you can access the PDA. More glass shrapnel flies from the deck. It's speech gibberish. This thing keeps following me around. I think it's probably trying to talk to me or something. That is probably the kernel sprite. It apparently needs to be prototyped. Twice, actually. Whatever the hell that means. These walkthroughs are horrendously written. Okay. Well, you're the one with the cursor, so just do whatever you think is the right thing to do. Also fix my bathroom. Drop main Harlequin into kernel sprite. Cool. The kernel sprite has been prototyped with the Harlequin doll. Doo doo. Doo doo. I still can't understand what this thing's saying. It's gobbledygook. Look at that, it's speaking fleur-de-lises now. That was only tier 1 prototyping. There is still another tier to the prototyping process. which for all we know merely advances this entity through increasingly esoteric states of linguistics. The clock is ticking. We don't have time for this asinine tomfoolery. This unmitigated poppycock? Extravagant hogwash! Okay, stop. Stop typing whatever silly thing you're typing. I'm going upstairs to the big platformy thing. The alchemiter? Try to learn the lingo. Use the punched card with the alchemiter. There is no slot for a card anywhere to be found on the alchemiter. The Colonel Sprite followed you upstairs. Explore the Athenium. Acquiring a Crooksite Dowel seems to have populated the Athenium with one item, a perfectly generic object, which I guess represents an uncarved dowel. Like a telescope. Uh-oh. You snatch a telescope from his tripod. Who knows? It might be useful, but more importantly, it pushes the Crooksite to the last card, making it available for tinkering. The PDA is predictably jettisoned into the yard, over the neighbor's fence. Put Crooksite on weird pattern on alchemiter. Place the Crooksite down on the alchemiter's small pedestal. Something is happening. Zzz, zzz. It knows. You set the alchemitor to cast 3 perfectly generic objects for some reason, expending a total of 6 units of build grist. These things look completely useless. What a waste! Out of the corner of your eye, you notice there's something in the sky. Perfectly generic objects? Perfectly generic cakes by Betty Crocker. That's what I think. Completely useless. What a waste. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice there's something in the sky. I love that line. Out of the corner of your eye, there's something in the sky. A pie in the sky. Hit your moon. The moon hit your eye with a big pizza pie. Switch modus. Use telescope to inspect the sky. You switch back to the stack modus and get a closer look with your telescope. Whatever it is, the Colonel Sprite seems particularly agitated about it. Yeah, literally. 310? 9, 7, 6, 5. You're no astronomer, but its trajectory looks suspiciously head-on with your current perspective. This is a troubling development. Yeah, it's just like John said. He discovered a comet. High-five the Colonel Sprite. You figure you've left him hanging long enough. John attempted to ingest a unit of build grist. It is tempting because they strongly resemble rock and blue raspberry gushers. However, units of build grist are a gaming abstraction and do not seem to exist on the physical plane. There is apparently no crisis so imminent that will deter you from contemplating idiotic and frivolous actions. Your dad is getting home. John, what did you do with your PDA this time? I'm working on the bathroom, but we're running low on build grist. 2. Alright, alright. Run to your room and contact TT through pestered chum. 2 chums have been trying to message you. Look at John's room now. Kind of elaborate. I'm working on the bathroom, but we're running low on build grist. Oh man, who cares about the bathroom? Now there's a meteor heading for my house. I see. Do you suppose that has anything to do with the game? I don't know, maybe. What do I do? I think it's very likely. The walkthroughs vaguely suggest an impending threat before they end. The already poorly constructed sentences become even more curt and ambiguous, as if written hastily and with a sense of alarm. Actually, their dedication to updating the walkthrough under such circumstances is admirable. Wow, fascinating! If the meteor is a game construct, I think the only thing to do is to proceed and try to solve the dilemma on the game's terms. Try using the lathe. It says you can use the card on it, but isn't more specific than that. Okay, I'll do that. Really, it is a labor to read this drivel. If I read any more, my brain will need to be spoon-fed from a jar while it blows spit bubbles in a high chair. I think I will write my own walkthrough. That is, after we make sure you don't die. Baby Rose. I heard you got the box. I hope you appreciate my heroic fatherly perseverance in getting it to you. In my rough and tumble dirty, wife-beaterly sort of way. Also, I hope you appreciate how many no-talent douches had their mitts on that bunny before you. It's like a grubby baton in some huge douchebag marathon. Hey, where are you? Oh man, the bunny was awesome, but I don't have time to talk. I'm playing Spurb, and it's kind of a nightmare. TT is breaking everything in my house. Dude, I told you to steer clear of that game. And for that matter, you should probably wash your hands of flighty broads and all their snarky horseshit altogether. And now there's a meteor coming, and I'm not even joking about that. It's like a big asteroid or comet or something in the sky heading right for my house. Oh man, how big is it? I don't know. Big, I guess. I gotta go. We'll talk later if I'm still alive and the Earth isn't blown up. Like the size of Texas? Or just Rhode Island? They're always throwing around these geographical comparisons to give us a sense of scale, like it really means anything to us. But it's like, it doesn't matter. It's always just like, wow, that's pretty fucking big. Like, Mr. President, there's a meteor coming, sir. Oh, yeah, how big is it? It's the size of Texas, sir. Oh, shit. Or, how big is it? It's the size of New York City, sir. Oh, shit. Sir, I'm afraid the comet is the size of your mom's dick. Oh, snap. Sir, are you familiar with Jupiter? You mean like the planet? Yeah. Well, it's that big, sir. That sounds pretty big. I have a question. Is it Jupiter? Yes, sir. Earth is literally under siege by planet fucking Jupiter. Oh, shit. Anyway, later. Use pre-punched card on totem lathe. You slip the pre-punched card into a slot on the totem lathe. Above, the tool arm deploys a configuration of chisels. Now you just need something to lathe. Take Crooksite to totem lathe. Cursing your lack of foresight, you return to the balcony for the Crooksite dial you left on the pedestal. You navigate the hallway leery of your dad, who is presently puzzling over the new fixture in his hallway. The perfect crime. It really is. It's the perfect crime. You retrieved the Crooksite dowel. Dad just shrugs and heads back downstairs, presumably to do some more baking. If only he knew you were hard at work saving his ass. John, use Crooksite dowel on the totem lathe. You clump the Crooksite in the lathe. John, activate the lathe. The lathe carves one totem. You take the totem. Alright, I used the lathe to make this blue shapy thing. Now I guess I take it back to the alchemixer again. Hello? Technical therapist is no longer connected. Connection lost. 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh no. Oh my god. Wow. There it is. Now we know. This is technical therapist. Here she is. Well, that means I've got some news for you. Uh, we've got something special coming up. So here we go, right? So, who could she possibly be? Yeah, right? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a little bit of a break, just momentarily, and we've got a special surprise, bearing on the titular. What this is titled. Toodaloo.